Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the live Greg K6EGG channel. I know it's been a few days. It looks like my camera got moved there. Actually, you know what? It's because my door's closed. I hope all is well here. I've been very busy at work, so please be patient. Life gets in the way of my hobby, so sometimes I have to take care of business, so to speak. So it's good to be back here. I did do a live stream yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday up at Dodger Stadium at my work QTH. Had a lot of fun. I'll probably be rolling a little bit of video into that. One of the things I did like, let me see if I can pull that up right now. Hold on just a moment there, folks. 24. I was trying to find. I didn't realize I was on for so long. Well, I can't find it. I can't seem to find it here. Oh, it looks like I lost one of my sides there. Check, check, check. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, it looks like I could see the chat now. Basically, some Osprey flew over right when I was going on, and I figured out why the Ospreys were there. We're doing a practice exercise because there's some VIPs coming into the area for. I keep on losing my left side here. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'll just get really loud for a second. That should fix it. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Sorry for blowing your ears out there. Dang it. I'm trying to find that Osprey. But anyways, I had a lot of fun making a lot of contacts out there on 146.520, as well as some.
Where I was trying.
Oop, wrong one. This one. No audio here.
But line of sight on top of the hill, it's really nothing. But thank you very much for the check. Just to let you know, I'm also live streaming currently on YouTube. Just doing it for fun, trying to make some more contacts out there. So I appreciate the check over from Baltimore. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo.
There's something else I wanted to check real quick, too. Somebody, hold on.
Nobody's talking there. KE's.
Somebody got mad that I was doing what I was doing. You hear someone say, oh, good, you're leaving, basically. And something I didn't say, I was monitoring it when I was moving.
Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. I thought there'd be more people out here. I did have a lot of contacts out here early. I'm probably going to go over to 30 Charlie very shortly. So anybody in the digital world that's over.
So somebody got mad that I was on there when I was listening after I streamed.
I'll try one more time to make a contact, and I'll go to 30 Charlie. Hear all the racket there in the background, which I'll close my window. I just had it open for the Ospreys to go over. Try one more contact here. 146.520.
Take a listen to this.
This is Greg K6EGG at Dodger Stadium, overlooking downtown Los Angeles on this cloudy Southern California day. Once again, this is Greg K6EGG, also live on YouTube with a link in my QRZ site.
I didn't realize how bad it looked.
K6EGG, KN6IRV, San Pedro.
Hey, buddy, how you doing today?
Hold on.
I'm up there. I'll listen to 30 Charlie here for a moment and make sure that.
Maybe that was another point when I went in.
Sounding good. I'm hearing a repeater over in from Cyprus.
Hold on. Sorry,
hopefully
guys.
we can get that thing going again.
Platoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, over.
Oh, yeah.
It is almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Charlie right now. This is Greg K6.
What can I do? Oh.
North Hills.
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Probably riveting
I've
for
never
you.
seen that till now.
It's probably right on it. I didn't realize it.
All right, Greg, very good. Have a safe day and enjoy it. Chavez Ravine up there. So I know they've got one down there. They
1520 from my location. If you want to try that real quick. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'll listen to 30 Charlie here for. All right, this is Greg, K6EGG.
Now listen to
I'm
this
sign
part.
off 146520. I'm going to QSY over to 30 Charlie, DStar.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Somebody's like, thank you. Maybe a sad ham. I wish I could put the sad ham up there.
Yeah, I guess somebody was pissed off because I went back over and started listening after I got done with the live stream, and somebody was pissed off. What's going on? Hey, Sam. Nice to see you in there. Donuts on the air? I like that. Sorry, I wasn't able to look at the chat there, so I apologize for a few minutes. I'm going to go over to the open spot, of course. I'm going to do this first. My computer's starting to crash. I might just go over to DStar for a little bit. I'm not going to be on that late. I did a solid 74 hours of work this week. I only have about 54 hours the week coming up, and I plan on kind of chilling out a little bit. So I'm not on America Link right now. I haven't done this for like a week, so I'm all disorganized. I'm hoping to do this again on Friday. Maybe in the afternoon. We'll see. Last time I was on, 91 Worldwide was very quiet. Eyes on the trees. One of those crows landed on my car, by the way, after I got done. Those crows there at Dodger Stadium are humongous. They sit there and eat nachos and Dodger dogs all night long. Actually, the cleaning crew comes in right after the game, but they find their way in there and snag some food. And yes, they're out at night, believe it or not. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm on. Hello, I'm on. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Disorganized live show. The only thing that'd be worse would be doing an ambient live stream, which is horrible. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 91 Worldwide from Southern California. Let's see if we get anybody in here. That's my arthritis, by the way, you hear. N-E-D. I'm not hearing him, though.
Station from Southern California. This is Oscar Echo 5, Kilo Bravo Oscar. Oscar Echo 5, Kilo Bravo
Austria.
Oscar.
Copy that, Carl. I have you in there. OE5KBO. This is Greg K6EGG, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. I'm also live on YouTube as well. Good morning to you over in Austria. All right. Sounds like some people are on here tonight. Or this morning if you're overseas, of course.
Good morning to California. Thank you for calling me. Very interesting to hear you this morning. No, it's only the morning, but okay.
Very
Sunrise
interesting.
is still 1 hour, 5:40 in the moment a.m. yeah, it will be after a very, very horrible night because we have so much thunderstorms, wind, storm, ice falling, and after this night, I think, yeah, it will be a quiet day, normal day with 27 degrees Celsius. So back to you, go ahead.
Copy that. Yeah, we can. It's been the same weather here in California for, I don't know, about a month. Overcast in the morning and warm in the afternoon, and it's we can really use some rain. We're in a major drought here, and it's about 8:45 here in California. I'm about a 20-minute drive north of Disneyland, by the way. What part of Austria are you in? I don't know Austria too much, so.
Yeah, it's very fast.
So that's East Germany, or East
oh, yeah.
Europe.
Okay. You're not far from the Disney World, or Disneyland in California. And it is for some kids always the dream to go there. Disney World in France, in Paris, and Disney.
Save your money.
Disneyland, Disney World in Florida, and in California, I think. There's 3 there in the world. Disney Worlds. Well, so, and how things are there. A lot of people, I think, in Disneyland and Disney World. There are a lot of tourists. There are tourists at the moment, not. But I think also the US, they go to this Disneyland and Disney World, right?
Yeah, copy that. I went over during last Christmas time, but it was during COVID, and they had a lot of restrictions, so it wasn't really all that fun. You had to wear your mask on rides and stuff, so I didn't really get to enjoy myself, and it's very, very expensive there. So if you plan on going out to Disneyland, make sure you have thick pocketbooks or thick wallet full of money. So, Carl, I want to thank you very much for the contact over from Austria. You might be my first contact from Austria. I'm not 100% sure, but I have to double check. But nonetheless, I appreciate the contact. This is Greg, K6EGG from Southern California. I want to say 73, sir, and thanks again for the quick QSO here on 91 Worldwide. Can we...
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, Austria is not so much radio with us.
I think I'm going to go over to DStar.
Your first contact is will be in Russia. Okay, big pocket in this Disney World. I think this is clear. This is not very expensive, I think. Yes, okay, but whatever. Good, so
hard to understand, man.
You have a nice day. Good luck.
This is why I like using the Allstar link. So I'm just texting my buddy that has an Allstar link that I actually work with. One of the few ham radio operators I actually know that have their license in the TV world. There is a couple out there, but I didn't know he was a licensed guy for a while until I saw his LinkedIn. I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, dude, are you an amateur radio operator? I'm going to go over to DStar right now.
Open spot connected.
No, it isn't.
The old series movies with
they might be yakking for a bit.
The video was so horrible.
And thank you anybody coming over from 91 Worldwide.
Effects was just horrible.
Hey Chris, nice to see you in there. I might go back over there
They were doing what they had to work with, so.
in a little bit here.
We'll let you go if they
I'm going to try
already
some
did
Allstar
out,
here in a
but,
couple minutes, hopefully, if my buddy Glenn comes
that's
on.
about a quarter to
But
10
I haven't been
here,
on
so
too much DStar lately.
I might just call it a
I consider
dirty night.
DStar my home
Just,
base.
Definitely, they had their share of running around outside tonight. Supposed to be 73 at least, and a thunder. We'll catch you on the flip side. And I did K6EGG.
Yeah, and anybody coming over from 91 Worldwide, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. That's Dave, I believe, and blah, 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 spacing out here. Lee, I think that's Lee. Sorry, Gary and Lee. Chris, do you have DStar capabilities? And let's do a little check here. Anybody watching the live stream that has a account, jump in the chat and say hello. We'd love to see how many of you guys watching right now here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. Jump in and say hi to everybody else in the stream as well. Get like a little bit of a roll call. It's been a while, so it's been exactly a week since I did a live stream from my house, so bear with me. I might try one in the morning on Thursday, but we'll see. What's up, JJ? What's happening? I'm on 30 Charlie right now. I do have some audio issues right now I'm dealing with. I think my Orban processor's starting to croak on me here. I don't know what's going on with it, but hopefully it will stay alive until I can figure out what's going on. JJ, I just saw you key in there with that. Oh, you got the 7100 going today. Ah, bummer, man. This might be an excuse to get some DStar. Or maybe an open spot. Although I don't know your money situation, so I don't want to spend your money like everybody else has with me. I know that's been crazy lately. So I'm going to try to work on some remote broadcast from work.
K6EGG, this is Whiskey 9 Juliet Echo Sierra. How you doing?
W9JES, this is Greg K6EGG. Just winding down from a 74-hour work week, not including travel or drive time too. So just kind of chilling out for a little bit before I start the grind tomorrow morning, bright and early at 11 a.m. for me. How about you? How are you doing over there?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it sounds like you've been busy. And looks like you're still up on 2 feet, so that's a good sign, though. And yeah, I'm glad to see that you're back on the stream again. And yeah, it was things are going okay over here. We had our Ham Fest here in Green Bay yesterday. It was the first one in 30 plus years that we had, and volunteered on Friday to help set up, and Saturday morning at 5 in the morning, and then until we shut her down at noon, and then we helped do the cleanup. But I did bring a table of stuff for sale, and I sold 3 items and talked to a lot of people. Saw a lot of faces behind the call sign, so that was nice. And it sounds like we raised over $1,000 for our club, so that's really good. I mean, that's net profit. So hopefully we can continue to do these every year. Have an annual Ham Fest here again. That'd be nice. Other than that, not much else going on. Just getting ready for work next week. K6EGG from W9JES.
Copy that, man. I would love to go to one of those Hamfest. I was almost going to go to the one over, I wouldn't say it's close to me. It's about a 5-hour drive to Yuma, Arizona. But work, of course, took care of that, so I couldn't go. But I did. Even though I was busy, I was able to squeeze in some 146.520 with my new Super Gainer 7900, and I think it really made a difference. I made close to 30 contacts. I think it was like 28. I didn't really keep a head count, but yeah, the antenna made a difference. And I hope. Did you guys have a raffle or anything over at that Hamfest? Hopefully, somebody picked up some good stuff.
Ray, I was wondering about you, dude. I was about ready to send an email to you.
Yeah,
Nice to see you in there. What's up, Jesse?
W9J, yes. We had a 50-50 raffle, if you're familiar with that. Anyone who puts in the money, 50% goes to the winner, and 50% goes to the club. Well, someone did win that, and they donated their portion back to the club, which is really nice.
That's really cool.
And we did have, I think, 4 raffle items. Different types of radios. I did not win any of those. And we also had some books that were donated by a group that does like ham radio the easy way, I believe it was the sponsor. And of course, Tower Electronics, if you guys are familiar with them, they're pretty much at every major ham fest around the country. They're at Dayton. Tower Electronics is based right here out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. They donated an antenna and a few other items for the raffle. So it was a really good event. We had a lot of tables. I think we had 24 tables inside, and we also had our rep from the ARRL here. Tower Electronics was selling their items. We had a parking lot swap meet as well. So it was a really good event. I was really tired when I got home. I had to take a nap. But can you put a link in that about that antenna that you were using, the Super Gainer, in the stream? I'm interested in checking that guy out. Over.
First off, Ray, I hope everything's okay in their personal life there, and don't worry about us, man. I'll be here, but I hope everything's okay. So,
absolutely, it sounded like you had a good time. I wish that I can make one of those Hamfests. That was very nice of somebody to give back the other 50% after the 50-50 raffle. That's very noble. I don't expect people to do that. To be honest with you, I might have kept it and bought some more radio gear, but good for him. And I wouldn't expect that, as a mandatory thing or anything like that, but that's good for the hobby. So one of these days I'll make a Hamfest. Yuma was like, I heard it was okay. It sounds like you guys may have had a little more better time. I guess it was more of a ham get-together than a convention. There wasn't too much stuff. There's just a couple local clubs out there and stuff like that. But I heard a lot of guys had fun camping, and I guess there's a Mexican place they go to and have a big giant dinner. They take over the whole restaurant. But I don't know. One of these days I'll get to one. And you have the ID52 as well. Have you been using it at all?
Yeah, fine business on the Yuma swap meet, or I guess you could say get together. I will say that we did have a club that brought an RV all the way down from Michigan, or over from Michigan, and they had a table out there, and they were raising money for their own club by selling some items. And that was interesting to talk to those gentlemen. I think it was M&M Amateur Radio Club was the group that was here, and we had some people come up from Milwaukee and other areas around Green Bay here. So it was interesting. Your question, boy, it's already 11 o'clock here, and I'm getting tired. I don't remember what your question was. You want to come back with that? W9J, yes.
Now you're going to be quizzing me. You're the one that won the ID52, right? And if you did, do you like it? And also, anybody watching the stream right now, I'm showing my super gainer antenna on my electric or semi-electric Chevy Volt. But I have not used my ID52 too much. I'm going to try to use it a little bit this week.
K6EGG W9J, yes, yeah. That was the question. Oh, by the way, thanks for posting that link out there for me. Yeah, I have been using the ID52. I brought it both Friday and Saturday. I brought those radios, and I brought my my DMR radio, and I definitely put it to use. I do like the ID52. I have it sitting here charging right now, and it's a great little radio. I think it sounds a little bit better than the 7100 here with the stock mic on this thing, but yeah. Another thing, I also picked up a Bluetooth. It's an Icom Bluetooth CIV interface, so I can basically control my radio through Bluetooth from my computer or my phone. And I have that hooked up to the 7100 right now. It's got a 13-pin DIN connector on it and a 3.5 millimeter for the CIV remote jack. And I did buy something at the Hamfest. I bought a Cushman CE5 service monitor.
Of course you did.
Service monitor, if you're familiar with those.
I was leaving a little gap in there in case somebody wanted to jump in there also. Yeah, I would say the ID52 is probably the best sounding. Obviously, there's not too much DStar radios out there, at least because this is pretty new. Probably the best sounding DStar radio that's out there. It sounds so real and stuff like that. The voices sound a little natural than some of the other digital radios, and to me, DMR and Fusion, they just sound so compressed. And I'm not just saying that because I have a DStar radio. It's just because I cross mode in and I'm like trying to listen to the speaker, and Fusion almost sounds like P25, like super smashed. Everybody sounds, exactly the same with no what's the word I'm looking for? Character to it. So it really brings out the natural voice, and obviously it's still digital, but anything kind of helps, if you know what I mean. I'll send it back over to you. This is Greg, K6EGG for W9JES.
All right, K6EGG W9JES. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm wondering if if you're using OpenSpot to cross mode, right, and into Fusion and do all the other stuff. I wonder if maybe that's part of it. I'm a little biased too because I use a Pi-Star, and I use my DMR radio to get on the Pi-Star through the Brandmeister and TGIF networks and all that stuff, and then also over to Fusion. I don't really notice that much of a difference in the audio quality, but again, you have a fantastic radio there, DStar radio, and you also have the nice open spot. So I don't know if it's maybe because it's got encoded twice or how that works, but yeah. Other than that, I do favor DStar. I think I like the way it sounds. But hey, everybody's got their own thing. So, well, I'm gonna jump on the stream here. I'll leave the reflector open here for other folks who want to jump in and say hi to you. And hopefully you have a great week and don't work too hard. So, 73 is Greg, K6EGG W9JES.
Copy that. Yeah, I have heard Fusion native out of a Fusion radio. It just, I don't know. And especially I've heard P25 obviously with the police and some ham radio operators. I can listen to my scanner, but it's almost like a different language you're trying to learn. It's the best way I can describe it when I'm listening to some of those different digital modes that I'm not used to, or maybe it's just my ear not used to it. But I don't feel that way when I go over the sideband or anything like that. But I guess it's all user preference. So, all right, you take care. W9JES for Greg, K6EGG.
And anybody new watching tonight, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Nice to see you in there, Justin,
Hello,
tonight.
Greg, V6EGG here.
VK2JEH.
Hey there, Gary. How you doing tonight? How's that dog doing?
Oh, my two puppies are doing just fine. Each had a nice burger there tonight, so they're smiling from ear to ear. And just want to let y'all know that I pulled the trigger on the OpenSpot 4 Pro. I'm in the group of those pre-orders there. Already paid my $476 and change Canadian for it. $338 with shipping into Canada, and I'm sure there's probably going to be a few more dollars spent on whatever the government wants, the good old tax, and maybe even some brokerage as well. So that's probably going to be close to $5 by the time it's done. But $476 came out of my bank account in Canadian dollars.
I do remember you tell me that. I think I don't think it was last Sunday, the last time I was on, at least I was on at home on Reflector 30, Charlie. You think you're getting it next week or so? You said mid-June, was that correct?
Well, the only information they have on the website is they're going to estimated start shipping June 16th. So that's not too far away, but it's still anxious. I don't know if you're aware, though, the difference between the OpenSpot 4 and the OpenSpot 4 Pro. Did you kind of look into that at all?
I got to be honest. I think we talked about it, or somebody talked about it last week on 30 Charlie, but my brain is not remembering too much. I kind of shut it down when I clocked out of work about 2 hours ago, or almost 3 hours ago now. Actually, no, it was about 2 hours ago. So I don't remember what. I know one of them had a longer I know the Pro had a longer battery life, but there was something else.
Well, with the OpenSpot 4, not the Pro, but the 4, and with software. So I'm not sure if they're sending the signal out to like Peanut does. I don't know if they're sending the signal out to some other site there to be transcoded to be and in order to work the other modes. It's a cheaper version, and it's meant just to basically filter from the Pi stars and stuff. Basically, a better Pi star is what I'm seeing. It does not do transcode from DStar to DMR and C4FM or the others. It'll act as a DStar interface from DStar to a DStar reflector. It will transcode from DMR to C4FM and NXDN, and it has versatility that way. If you're in the DMR or C4FM and all that, it's right in the manuals and stuff. It lays it out. Whereas the OpenSpot 4 Pro has the Ambi chip built on, and I'm suspecting, just by the way they're talking about the better quality, I think they might be even using the next generation AMBI chip like the AMBI 3000. And it seems to fit the scenario there, as well as the 30-hour battery life and that sort of thing. And anyway, it should be interesting. I already have a gripe about it, though, if you, in case you're wondering.
Scott, I have a question for you, too.
Reset. I already have a gripe about it, and this is my one gripe about it, even before I even own it. I kind of wish they would have built in the 5 Wi-Fi band into it. Not per se that it needs the throughput, but, you know, it's only running on the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi band, and you get into areas where that thing is just so overblown, overused, that you end up getting degradation, bit error rates and stuff. It would have been nice because you have so many more channels on the 5 gigahertz range just for the simple space. So, you know, that's too bad that they just stuck to the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi band alone. And I'll turn it back over to you there, Greg. See what your thoughts are on it.
Hey, there's Tim.
K6EGG V6DZ.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off a little bit. I think I think I might get another Allstar note. In fact, I want to get with Scott. He's watching the stream right now and ask some questions about that. As far as I'm concerned right now, I am happy with what I have. I don't use my open spot for anything but in my house, or I have taken it out. I think I took it with me to Vegas, as Tim is actually from North Vegas there, or in from Henderson. But I don't see much of an advantage to having one of those. I've had so many like weird Wi-Fi issues with the one I have, so that's why I don't turn it off. I've heard in read in some different forums that, you know, it does not like to be shut off, and it's been a lot better since I haven't been shutting it off. But to me, I can do everything I want to do. I can cross mode into DStar from DStar and a DMR and stuff like that. It does get a little wanky every once in a while, but it does what I need to do. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm probably going to keep my OpenSpot 3 for now, unless there's like some huge improvement somewhere that I don't know about, and maybe someone will find something they like the user face being a little better, user interface, pardon me, to be a little bit better. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going to stick with what I have there, Gary. VE6DZ up there in Canada for Greg, K6EGG in Southern California, and also currently live streaming right now on YouTube.
Okay, sounding good there, Greg. Well, I looked at it this way. I was going to get a second OpenSpot 3, but they discontinued them too quick. So I kind of figured I for the 4, so that I could put the 3 in the box that I'm working on, and have the 4 in the house, sort of thing. So kind of an extra reason for a second one, and that because I plan to do a lot of go boxing with it, and that. So yeah, it should be interesting. And on an interesting note, I have a second call sign. It's Victor Echo DZE as well. So I call it the Danger Zone Extreme. I thought that was kind of cute. Anyhow, I won't hold you too long. I also have an Allstar node, by the way, so I enjoy that as well. So I'll say 73 for now. You have yourself a fine night, and I'm sure there's plenty wanting to get back to you there. So Victor Echo 6, the Danger Zone. Yeah, well, I'll say 73 for now. K6EGG V6DZ.
Leaving some space here. Ray, take care.
Copy that, Gary. 73. Thanks for your input and your insight on what you're looking forward to with your OpenSpot 4. And please let me know how that does. I'd like to hear you through it. And I know I believe you're using a computer right now, and it always sounds really good. You sound nice and natural. So take care, Gary. VE6DZ for Greg, K6EGG in Southern California.
Yeah, Ray, you take care. It's great to see you in there, and I hope things all work out for you there. Ron, good evening to you. So, Scott, I was actually going to text you or email you. I had some questions about my Allstar node. I want to take it with me when I go on a trip. Can I put... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I gotta delete this stuff. Sorry. Thank you, Mark. I was trying to do it too. It looked like you guys were doing it at the same time I was. Can I add? And it looked like Justin was jumping in there too. Feel free to jump in whenever, Justin. Can I add? And thank you for subscribing, whoever just did. Can I add another Wi-Fi profile into the Allstar node? Because I want to connect it to my phone when I go on a trip. And I also saw that the
K6EGG VK2JH. Good evening there, Greg. And good to make it once again. This is my second time on your live stream here on YouTube. And I did see a lot of miscellaneous stuff come up on the screen there. But good that it's all been reported and all done and dusted. I heard you talking about the ID52. I'm one of the lucky owners of an ID52, and it seems to be isolated here in the Newcastle/Lake Macquarie region of New South Wales. There's a bunch of us that managed to obtain the ID52s, and I must say the audio quality is superb on them. Really, really nice radio. I'm not talking on it right now. It's actually on charge at the moment. So I've got one of the Icom docking charge stations. So it's on charge mode right now. But over the weekend, of course, we go to the club, West Lakes Amateur Radio Club, and there's a bunch of us that take our ID52s and take upon us the woes we have in trying to make them work with our mobile hotspots and tethering to a mobile phone and the rest of it. So we're all kind of helping each other out there. And for the most part, all of us seem to have it working. As I said, the audio quality is very good, and much, much better than DMR, in my opinion. And luckily, in the very, very near future, and it's all just waiting installation, we are getting a DStar repeater here in Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia, on Mount Sugarloaf. So we're all looking forward to that. But the guy who is going to be installing it, he's a very busy man, so it's just a matter of, a good thing to say, not if but when. Yeah. But anyway, Greg, good to join in on your YouTube stream and everything, and good to hear the others. I've been listening for a little bit, and since the last net I plugged in an external speaker to my 9700, and I must say the audio is sounding great from everyone so far. Back to you, Greg. K6EGG VK2JH.
Copy that, Justin. I'm glad you see, you totally agree with me, at least on the audio from DStar. I have been listening. I do have a very nice radio that Scott actually gave me, this little handheld that I've been kind of listening to some stuff native. And I do notice that it's hard to tell with this little speaker,
But as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm sticking with what I said, and it sounds like some other people are agreeing with me. As far as I want to try to figure out on my Allstar node, which it sounds like Scott answered my question. Two things is one is I can add another profile into my Allstar node Wi-Fi selection, which that should be good. I'm looking forward to that. And I also want to figure out how to get into the digital modes, the DMR and I think there was a Fusion I can get into, or C4FM or something like that, that I can get in with an Allstar node. I think that would be pretty cool. I want to take that on the road with me. I got a trip coming up in July, going a little bit. I'll be a little bit closer to you, probably about close to 3,000 miles closer to you in the middle of the ocean there in Hawaii there, Justin. But not still about a 10-hour flight or so, but I still nonetheless will be a little bit closer. But I'm interested to try out my Allstar node in a different situation than I am in my house. So that seems to be a lot more solid as far as staying connected to the internet than I had to deal with my OpenSpot 3, where it kept dropping out of my Wi-Fi signal. So it's all different technology. It all works differently, and it once again, it's all new, fairly new. So just trying to figure all this stuff out, but I'm looking forward to it. So Justin, thank you for watching, man, and I'm glad you got a new speaker. I pretty much only use my speaker on my ID52. For the most part, I like to wear headphones when I talk on the radio. I think it brings me a little closer to who I'm talking to, and I like to also listen to myself so I can pronounce or at least kind of change my voice the way I want to make it sound and stuff like that. So anyways, good to hear you in there, and a very good afternoon to you from down under there. This is Greg, K6EGG, for Justin, VK2JEH. Man, that's the most I think I've talked on there. 145 seconds. I think I broke my record. Managing Wi-Fi. I'm going to bookmark this. Okay, cool. Hopefully I didn't break it.
Yeah, thanks, Greg, and good to be on your broadcast again. And yeah, we're looking forward to having a local DStar repeater, so we'd have to rely on the hotspots so much. The ID52s.
Good morning, Chris. Yeah, copy that. I know there's a couple repeaters down in Australia. I can't remember exactly. I know there's one in Sydney that's tied to 1 Charlie. It seems to be all the time. At least it was for a little while. And there was another another reflector that's the Australian reflector that I've talked to that's tied to like 14 or 15 different repeaters down there in some bigger cities. But I have a pretty good idea where you're at. So I hope you can get a local repeater in your area so you don't have to rely on a DStar hotspot. In fact, yesterday I was using a repeater that was 50 miles away when I was up on the hill overlooking downtown Los Angeles. So I had a good line of sight to I think it was a repeater in Laguna Beach, which is, I don't know, if you're driving, it's probably about 2.5 hours in the LA traffic, but you have a pretty good idea. And I think you're north of Sydney. I don't know how long of a drive it is, but I don't think you can connect to anything repeater wise down there.
K6EGG, VK2JEH, you're about 100 miles north of Sydney, in Macquarie/Newcastle area. And there is a DStar repeater in the Central Coast area, which is only probably about 40 miles north of Sydney. And for the most part, it works quite well. And I can actually receive it here and also transmit into it, but unfortunately a bit too far away to rely upon for handheld purposes. So, we are looking forward to getting a brand spanking new DStar repeater here in Newcastle. So,
we can roam around and not worry about tethering our phones and hotspots and the rest of it. So that'll be good. Anyway, I'll leave it for now, and 33, but I'll be listening to the rest of your stream and also on the radio, obviously. Always a slight delay, which is pretty interesting, looking at the screen and hearing the radio. But now going clear, I'll just listen to the YouTube stream entirely. K6EGG is now clear but listening from K6EGG.
Copy that, Justin. You have a great rest of your Monday afternoon, and I hope Monday is going to be as good as for me as it has been for you down there. So take care, VK2JEH. I hope I got that right. It's probably right in front of me somewhere, but I can't see it. But you take care and have a good one. And I hope to be on next Sunday as well. I'm going to hopefully be on Friday as well. But schedule's going to loosen up a little bit coming up. So take care, Justin. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on Reflector 30 Charlie, and also live streaming on YouTube right now. So I had to get that off the screen. For some reason, we're getting... Yeah, I don't think it's on Apple yet. Peanut app. Let's just do a web search here. I heard somebody, W6DUO, was talking about that a couple days ago. Peanut
K6EGG.
app.
This is KE8QBY.
Is that someone calling me there? K6EGG. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good evening to you. Actually, it's probably good morning to you there in Ohio.
Yeah, it's going on about 12:30. My name is Bill. We've talked before in the past. Just out of curiosity, how are you using your Allstar node? I too have one. I have a clear node which has Allstar and Echolink on it, and thus far most of my Allstar stuff has been listening to some nets.
Right now, I'm just using it to connect with the analog repeaters, and it's pretty much been stationary in my my QTH here, my ham shack / my work office. I want to venture out and get into DMR, and I think it does C4 FM, and I also want to take it with me on the road because it's easier for me to hear to understand the audio. It's more comfortable listening to an analog signal and soothing to my ear than trying to listen to digital all the time. So even if it gets cross-moded out of digital, it probably still sounds a little bit better. So that's kind of what I'm using it for at this point in time. And it will be going to an ID52 as well, which I'm going to try to work on a little bit this week. So we'll see how that goes. I got a good internet connection at work, or at least, a good signal, 5G signal at one of my work. So I'm gonna try to test it there this week. Dang it.
Well, I'm using my ID52 right now, but I'm connected to my Zum spot. And I heard you say that you've got the Open Spot 3, and obviously you can cross mode from DStar to C4 FM or DMR with that. I've used mine to cross mode to C4 FM and TGIF at this point.
Yeah, I use it to cross mode in. I just wanted to. I guess I wanted to take the Allstar node with me, minus the DStar, which I can get on a local repeater where I'm at because I'm usually in a big city. I have a little bit more of an advantage because I can jump into some Allstar nodes throughout the world with it. So it gives me a little more flexibility, and I can get into my home system, the Papa system, and just chat with local people here in LA. So that's why I might go that direction as far as trying to connect to my Wi-Fi. It just seems a little bit more solid than the Open Spot. Pardon me, the Pi-Star, which I got to get that going. I'm going to take that with me too and just see how that works. I don't know. Just want to fiddle around with it. You know how amateur radio is. You're always tinkering around trying to get the best way you can communicate with people. So that's kind of why I want to do it too.
I hear you. Well, I much prefer the Pi-Star dashboard compared to the Open Spot 3. One of the problems I have with the Open Spot 3 is that if the screen refreshes, then you lose the dashboard disappears and that's based on the architecture of the Open Spot 3 versus the way the Pi-Star is designed. If my screen refreshes or whatever, the Pi-Star history dashboard doesn't disappear, which I really like, and that's why I have it set in the house. But I use the Open Spot 3 either for cross-moding or for use outside the house. But I just was curious to how you're using your Allstar node, and just out of curiosity, what do you have for your Allstar node? I mean, I know folks like Gary are using the Shar unit, and I have a clear node. Just curious what you got.
I just hit my foot. Sorry.
I have a clear node, and I'm very happy the way it has been working for me. What's also fun about it is I like to listen to my scanner in the middle of the night. Sometimes I can't sleep. So I'm thinking about getting a second clear node, and I was actually going to bring that up with Scott that's watching the live feed right now. It's been very good. The clear node, it just seems to like be very solid. Every once in a while the app does weird stuff where I'll change to another node, and it will try to it won't say it's changed, but I'll notice a physical distinct change from the audio and hearing different people talk. So but I just turn the app off and turn it back on. It seems to be fine. It doesn't mess with the functionality of the actual node itself. That's more of an app issue as far as I'm concerned. The other thing is I like the fact, or I was going to bring up, I like the fact that I can scroll around and listen to some analog stuff just with my local scanner in my room before I go to sleep. And if something's quiet here locally, I have another way to listen. I usually listen to the Chicago repeater club that it's on 224 something that has a net that starts at like midnight my time. So I like it. It's just something that's a little more flexible, I think, for me. Being on analog, I can listen to it on my scanners, and I don't have to carry around a digital radio and stuff like that. I have a couple scanners I have one in my office. I have one in my my room I sleep in, and I have one downstairs by my TV, which I don't watch anymore. But yeah, I really like my ClearNote a lot. I think that of all the different things, other than the Pi-Star, that's been very good to me. I haven't really had, knock on wood, too many issues with it. It's been solid. I'll send it back over to you. K6EGG. This is Greg, K6EGG. And once again, anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well.
Are you aware that there's a ClearNote Net on Monday nights, 7 o'clock your time to 8 o'clock, or maybe a few minutes afterwards? It's really just a mostly question and answer, open discussion. I've been listening to it off and on for probably about 6 weeks now.
Yeah, I really want to be involved a little bit more of those nets, and unfortunately, except for Sunday nights, about 95% of the time I'm working at night, so I miss a lot of them. And actually, I do have some free time when I'm working, putting maybe the Allstar node in my car or bringing it up to where I'm working, and I can sneak my radio in and sneak a net in at some point with some headphones or something. At least I can listen and maybe learn something. That's kind of the other thing I was thinking about doing, because they had the ClearNote Pi 3B Plus. It was available all last week, and I was going to ask Scott about it, but it seemed to be disappeared as far as, and pardon me, being available. Now they're sold out again, so I'll just wait for them to come back in. I'm sure stuff's starting to come back, but I do want to have like a home base one. This one plugs into the internet directly through a Cat5, and I think it would be probably more of a solid connection. So just, I don't know. I'll probably end up going that way with it. I'll just have two. Why not? Why not just have two?
Greg, just was curious. Want to wish you and your family all the best. K6EGG, this is KE8QBY Clear.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you jumping in and saying hi. It's nice to hear you again. I do remember you. I remember you. We talked about the 52, I believe. So I wish your family well as well, and have a good night, or actually, once again, a good morning. Sorry, I forgot it's about 12:33 over there. So this is Greg, K6EGG, saying 73. See you, KE8QBY. How do you like that DV Mega, Chris? Yeah, so I plan on getting one of these here, and looking forward to playing with that a little bit. Just keeping this for the house, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to something like this. This will be fun. Ow. I could just leave it plugged in, let it go. And I can take my other Pi-Star with me wherever I go. There's like a whiny thing to it that's weird. I haven't figured it out. I covered it with foil to fix the problem. It's like feeding something back. Oh, that was the other question I was going to ask you, Scott. Is there an output power setting to that thing? Like RF output power? Because I think the RF is getting back into the signal. Or audio or something. Maybe something to turn the audio down on it. Dang it. Dang. Let me look here. I wish I could bring this up on my screen. I guess I could somehow. I guess I'm connected to something right now. I didn't realize it. Oh, there's something in Georgia. What does emphasis mean? Does that need to be on? That might be that squeal I'm hearing. It's bots, dude. By the way, thank you everybody for watching, and anybody new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Can I connect to your hotspot or to your open spot or your Allstar node? I want to try something here. Oh, here we go. What? Maybe not.
VK3 Kilo Kilo Brian, VK3 Kilo Kilo IO. Up on QRZ.
What's the emphasis mean on it?
We did have a double there. I believe I got VK3KK. And John, VK3HJQ. Come back right away.
Sorry, I was doubling with Sean the Sheep there. What's Elaine's call sign so I can find her on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, no problem there, John. So, yeah, check out the QRZ page. It's November 3, Oscar, Mike, Oscar.
Got a lot of you guys watching. I'm just fiddling around with my Allstar node. Where was that at there? Seattle. Is somebody's birthday in there? Happy birthday. Once again, anybody new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the channel there. Nothing on Santa Barbara, and I can't find that. Dang it. Where is that? Oh. Connect to the audio test server.
This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf. Took Golf for an audio test.
Playback.
This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf. Took Golf for an audio test.
I like that. Just messing around with this thing to try to get this weird audio sound away. Audio test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio test.
Playback.
Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio test.
Didn't seem like it went down. Let me see. Watch this whine. I'm going to key up. K6
Echo Golf.
Listen to this whine here. Watch this.
K6 Echo Golf.
I don't know why that's on there. I don't think the volume changed at all. Change these settings back. Hey, good luck, JJ. I hope you get it. Make sure you update us next time I come on. Would love to hear that you got it. Let's see if this makes a difference. Chris, you're up early though, man. Is the sun up yet in the UK? You guys drink a bunch of champagne for the Queen Jubilee? I think it was over for the last one, whatever, 10 years ago. It was not a fun experience for me.
This is Greg, K6EGG. Audio test 1, 2, 3. K6EGG.
So if you guys are wondering...
Playback.
This is Greg, K6EGG. Audio test 1, 2, 3. K6EGG.
Okay, so that did make it louder. All right there, Mark. It's nice to see you in there. One of these days I got to chat with you on the phone.
Anyhow,
I don't think that made a difference.
We had a good time down at CPAC, and I appreciate every...
It's still loud. You can't hear me right now? Really? Oh, that's my fan. This? You lost me here? 1, 2. No, I see I'm going out. That's weird. Let me take a listen here. Oh, I'm not going out. Let me take a listen here. No, I'm going out. That's strange. Yeah, all those different things I tried didn't make a difference. Yeah, it's like a high-pitched squeal almost. What do you guys think about that? I had my volume down to 1 now. So I don't know what the deal is with that. And to make it less, I should probably sit up. I'm like slumping down here. To make it less that noise, is I put... Hold on here. I put I wrapped it in foil, and made some holes for it so it can breathe, so it doesn't get too hot. Just USB audio gain for voice over IP. Man, I don't want to mess with too much of this stuff. Manage Wi-Fi networks. I'll have to... The Teabag network. My phone is called Teabag. Yeah, do you hear that there? All of Chino Valley hears me? I don't know. I'm not being very interesting now, so everybody's not watching. I apologize. To be honest with you guys, I'm going to probably take off I am going to take off right now. Anybody new to the channel tonight, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I come on a couple days a week, depending on my work and personal schedule. Unfortunately, I won't be on for a couple more days. If I do, it will be from mobile out of my car. So it was fun doing that. Have you checked the power supply that is... It's the one that came with it. The power supply that is... I don't know what... I wonder if I should try another power supply with it. Actually, I did try another power supply with it, and it was the same noise. It sounds like audio feedback almost. I can't figure it out. I look very red today, by the way. I got a lot of sun on the way on the way out of work. Left my window open and enjoyed the nice summer, soon-to-be summertime weather here. It's the first kind of real warm day that we've had here in California that I liked. In fact, I'm going to look at the up-and-coming weather for my area. I'll just bring that up real quick. Let's take a look at the 10-day. I'm thinking we're going to get over 100 or so, or get close to 100 next week. So on the Monday, the 13th, I am going to smoke some pork belly burn ends. Saturday is going to be a very warm day when I'm working. It's going to be a very, very warm day. All good, though. I like the summertime. Might have to gold bond up. Hey, I did try that the first night, I think, and it didn't change it. Yeah, I don't get that. Justin, thank you for watching again tonight. It's always fun talking to people from all over the world and learning new things and trying to get ideas from other people and see how they think about things. Send some rain our way. Well, it wasn't too hot, but it's supposed to be in the 90s. Ron, where you at again, man? I know you're close. I was working out on not concrete, but blacktop today. So it was warm there in LA about 5 o'clock. Definitely feel the sun change. No rain in Portsmouth. Oh, yeah, in Paris. Yeah, it can get hot down there in Paris. Yes, it can. I forgot the raceway I worked at there. Yeah, in L.A., there was no breeze, which is usually a breeze, but it looks like the marine layer is starting to come in. And it actually sprinkled on the way into work this morning about whatever time I left this morning. Yeah, 100 plus coming this week, boys and girls, here in Southern California. That's all good if you like the hot heat and everything like that. So once that other node venture thing pops up, I'm going to get that thing going, and I'm looking forward to using that thing. But anyways, it's about 10 p.m. here. I got to be back to work tomorrow morning for another 12-hour day, and I'm only working about 54 hours next week. So anyways, you guys all take care, and thanks again for watching. Tell your your ham radio buddies about the channel. Much will be appreciated. Hopefully I can maybe talk to them on the air and stuff like that. So everybody take care. Once again, this is Greg, K6EGG, signing off for now. I hit the wrong key. No, maybe I didn't. There you go.